people have queried and, they've questioned, when does a joke cease to be a joke? Especially when it plays on the sensitivities of people. As a comedian.
A joke
when does
never ceases to be a joke. A joke is a joke. How then do you qualify it as a joke? It's a joke. And let the people have this, that a joke always, at all times, is at the detriment of another person. If I'm talking about a pastor, everybody is laughing at the pastor. So I don't see why everybody is laughing at the pastor, and when I switch it to another person, then it becomes I've crossed the line. You understand?
Yeah.
When it is meant to be a joke. Unless I'm saying that this person directly is that, saying things I'm not supposed to say. But I'm placing the element in a scenario called a joke. First place, it is not serious. It is a joke. So when I'm saying, what can I use? I was trying to get one that, I got criticism for it, but I've forgotten.
Could it be about politics?
Mostly, you get that about the politician. But then that one there is normal because we are all friends,
Yeah.
The whole context was, the setting was on a stage, the element of a joke. Definitely a joke will hurt someone or two. If I'm talking about Honorable Sam George, probably talking about LGBTQ, and I'm putting him in that context, it's just because he's made something about it. I'm not disrespecting his personality as Honorable Sam George. If I'm talking about Mahama as a president, I'm not disrespecting his office. I'm just putting him in a scenario of what probably has happened or he said. And there's never a time where a comedian has said something that is out of the blue, or it's probably something he said, something he's done, something they've observed, and they're just bringing it. And then they're trying to put other. It's just for them to understand that one way or the other, joke doesn't mean that the person on the stage is insensitive. If I'm talking about my life and I had a friend who was blind in there, I'm not disrespecting people living with disability. It's because I had that. Sometimes what we say on stage is the truth.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm disrespecting them, but that is what happened, or that is the story. So once we are done there, we are done. It doesn't go off the stage. It was said under the influence of comedy.
But have you ever lost a business deal over a joke you shared on stage or something? I mean, people can get offended and maybe you need something from them and they go like, no, because of this thing you said about me.
It's true.
Have you ever lost?
Before. Yeah. I was supposed to get a gig, and then I think a video will be like that, or one joke that I said. I think the person got offended, but I mean, it's one of those things. It won't stop us from pursuing the joke. But I mean, it's individual traits. Obiani how we deal with those things. We don't come on stage that we are coming to insult our patrons, or we are coming to insult people. It's for fun. But Obiani where I feel say there should be a limit to. Maybe the person on the stage doesn't think that thing was going to be, disrespectful. But then you can only apologize and say you didn't mean it. You can't help it. As long as it brings a laugh. If the we cried down at the age you cried in the bed. Oh yeah. I've used a dead body in a joke before. At his funeral.
At his funeral.
But
how could you?
He was a friend.
At the funeral.
He was a friend. And me and him go away. We got to her and say, ja, web. Sorry,